isn't it?
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
My best Latin. To them all.
Yeah. So about 2 years ago, your ring would have been worth about 5 times more than it is now. But the price of palladium has just fallen.
What advice would you give to any listeners out there that are looking to buy an engagement ring?
I've got a really good bit of advice.
Isabella,
Hello.
welcome to Things People Do.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm really good.
What a lovely name, Isabella.
Great name,
Thank
isn't
you.
it?
Isabella.
It is
You can say it some Isabella.
Isabella.
Izzy?
Yeah, Izzy. That was my roller derby name. I played roller derby, and that was my.
Did
roller-
you?
Izzy
Sorry,
Dauntless.
what?
Izzy Dauntless was my roller derby name. I played international roller derby for like 9 years.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really good.
So this episode,
Fucking hell.
we're going to need to change the top of the show.
This is
Rather than
great.
saying I'm Isabella and I'm a goldsmith, could you please do the correct version?
Yeah, that's like a side quest that I did.
Roller derby.
Roller derby, it's like rugby, but without the ball on a circular track.
What?
Have you ever seen it? It's the most amazing sport. And I played for an all-female team. And it's like an underground sport. And it started off like kind of comedy. And it's now become really serious. And now they're trying for the Olympics. It's amazing. You must watch.
Are you on
Fucking
roller
hell.
skates?
Roller skates, yeah.
You got a stick?
No, but you have all full contact gear because it's a full contact sport.
I like the sound of it. Like, do you just
It's
like
really fun.
get up a bit of speed and then just
Gosh.
clatter into people?
So you have you have 5 people on each team on a circular track. 2 people are the jammers, and their job is to
jammers?
get jammers, and their job is to get
like
through
Quidditch.
the other team's 4 people, and those 4 people are blockers. I was a blocker, so my job as a blocker is to stop their jammer and assist my jammer to get through theirs,
How big's the circular track?
like about the size of a sports hall.
I want to be I'm looking for options. I know.
Can I be on your team? Would Joe be a better jammer or blocker?
Blocker. You have to be like big and solid and a bit hard. And
So
jammers are a bit more like sprightly and jumpy.
What a team we got here, yeah?
Who else are we? Is it 4 people per team?
Well, there's actually a big team of 20, but they put 5 on the track at a time.
You'd be the starting blocker, I'll be the starting jammer. What's our team called?
The Titan, the Titanic. Oh no, that's
Going
something.
down with all hands.
The Titanus,
Titanus.
the Titanus, the terrific Titanus tumblers.
Yeah. You need to be a bit
That
more
was a no from
serious.
Isabella, I think.
Bella thingy. Right, that's our episode of Roller Derby.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Let's take it right back to what you actually do, Isabella. What the fuck is a goldsmith?
So a goldsmith, I'm actually a heritage goldsmith as well, which is something even a little bit more complicated. But a goldsmith is somebody that makes things out of gold. Like, that's what I do. It's not quite the same as a jeweller. Goldsmiths make their own alloys, really, in general. They make their own material to start with. And then they roll out sheet and they make wire and then they make object or jewellery or things.
A smith of gold.
A smith of
Well,
gold.
when I
It's
say-
like this really romantic, beautiful thing that's happened for centuries and centuries and centuries. It's a really amazing craft.
I said to Maggie this morning before I came in, and it was like, oh, I've got a goldsmith on the show today. She went, don't you mean blacksmith? And I went, no, goldsmith. She was like, what's a goldsmith? And I went, well, I guess it's like a blacksmith, but with gold.
Yeah, that's right.
But you mentioned you're not a goldsmith, you're a heritage
I'm a
goldsmith.
heritage goldsmith, so I'm one
What's
of
the
the
difference
only
there?
few people in this country that makes my own gold alloys. So I make my gold alloys from scratch, and what that means is, like, say you buy a ring,
Yeah.
and it's like 18 carat or 9 carat or something like that. What that means, so 18 carat gold is 75% gold, and the rest is other metal. And
So
then-
glad you've answered that, because that was one of my questions.
And 9 carat gold is only 37% gold, and the rest is other metal. It's a shonky British metal that we've exported to all the Commonwealth countries.
24 karat gold?
24 carat gold, I've got some in my little
Oh, hang on.
case, and that is 99.9999999% fine gold, pure gold.
So that's the purest you can get.
Yeah.
Why did they stop at 24? Why didn't they just say it's 100 carat?
Well,
It's
so
100%.
Yeah.
So the word carat comes from a little tiny bean, a tiny little bean that we used to weigh things out with, and they were of similar size all the time. So before there were proper weights and measurements, they'd get a whole load of these little beans, carat beans, and from the something tree. Caratonia tree. So there's a tree called the Caratonia.
Kerikatona tree.
And
No.
Different tree.
And you get these little beans, carob beans, and they all have such a similar shape and weight that they would swap you like 24 of these beans for that much gold. And that's where our carat system, that word, comes from.
My God, this is great.
This has started very, very well, Joe.
Tom, how do you spell carrot?
Well, I was one of those children, Joe, who thought it was like the...
What, like a Bugs Bunny carrot?
Yeah.
No, it's Carat.
Well, I don't want to be that guy, but I am going to be that guy. Isabella, you're wrong.
Am I?
Tom, you're wrong.
It's not with a K.
Oh, it's not with a K.
No, that's the American way of saying it. And obviously
Isabella,
we're not.
with which you've shot him down is
I'm sorry, but like, yeah.
beautiful thing
Because
to
we're
witness.
English, so we say Carat.
Right, just so you know, I'm wrong as well then.
And probably it also comes from the fact that the Caratonia tree begins with a C, and so does the carob bean. So I would imagine that's why. But
2 reasons why it's not okay.
pretty sure.
What's that
I mean,
one?
I could be wrong. I'm not right about it.
No, I sit corrected. Right, so that's the carat. So the 24 carat. When you say, that's 24 carat, that's what
It's
you're
solid
looking
gold,
for. That's
pure gold. Well, no, because if you have
Oh.
24 karat gold, it's too soft. You can't make things with it. In India, they sometimes use it, and then high carat gold is a good thing. So we have 22 carat, but it's not. It's too soft to wear and work with most of the time. So that's why we add other things. So we add typically a little bit of copper to make it harder, and most of the time silver as well.
Silver?
What is... Okay, then, that might help me out. Is adding silver what makes white gold? What is this white gold and rose gold that I've
White
heard of?
gold's a big fat lie.
It's a lie.
It's a big fat lie. So white gold that you see in most shops is rhodium plated. So that bright white colour is just rhodium plated on the top. And when you go into like fancy jewellers that are like high street jewellers, they'll go, well, if you're going to buy white gold, you're going to have it plated every 2 years, and that's just normal. And you go, oh, okay, because you don't know. And then every 2 years you have to go and have your ring plated, and it's really annoying. But we make grey gold, which is
Grey gold.
much more beautiful and never needs plating, because I believe that the colour of the metal that you buy should be the same and it should stay that colour.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Am I really rattly?
You have got...
Shall I take these
many
off?
gold
No, I
bangles?
like it. I like
them
it.
off.
You've got some excellent tats on your forearm as well, which is...
Look
Look at that sleeve.
My children said when they were little, they always knew not to be naughty because they could hear me coming.
How many bangles you got on today? On
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are these gold,
Yeah.
grey, white or rose?
One's rose, one's peach, one's yellow, one's peach.
So hang on, is the peach, because you add like peach skin or something into the gold?
Peach gold is a tiny bit of copper and a little bit more. You know when you, like, my best way of describing it is, you know when you make a Victoria sponge cake,
Of course, yeah.
right?
All the
Have you
time,
ever
yeah.
made one, right? Well, the recipe for a Victoria
Yeah.
sponge is like some eggs, some sugar, some flour, butter, right? If you sub out a bit of the flour and you put a bit of cocoa in, then you get chocolate. And if you sub out a bit of the flour and you put a bit of coffee in, you get coffee, and so on and so forth. And that's exactly the same as when we're making gold alloys, except we're subbing out little bits of metal to change the colour and the carat.
So it's like this alloy word. Every time I hear this alloy word, I immediately think you're just making car wheels.
No. So we're making beautiful blends of gold to sell that are hard wearing and different colours.
So is that what alloy is?
Yeah.
It's the blend
To
of...
alloy something means basically just to mix it together.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know where alloy wheels come in. That's just like super fast cars, isn't it? I don't know anything
Yeah.
about cars. That's a different programme.
So we've mentioned rose, white. We've just learnt about peach.
Peach
Grey.
gold, grey
Grey.
gold, Japanese green gold I make. I make a new alloy that I've just invented called black pearl gold that's beautiful.
Oi, 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 what's in that?
That's a secret.
There's
But there's a bit of
We've
Any
got an exclusive here. We're going to reveal that there's a black pearl gold out there, but we're actually not going to tell you what's in it because it's a secret.
Well, I could tell you. It's got a little bit of palladium in it, which is next
The
to...
London Palladium.
Well,
No.
palladium is like next to... Is your wedding ring palladium?
Sorry, that was...
It's next to platinum on the periodic table.
Suck my finger to get my ring off. Now, it's a bog standard wedding ring that you've got, but I think it's palladium.
Right?
That word, would it be...
I can't tell you if
I'm
it's
just
flavoured.
drying it
I've-
with all the
I know,
gin.
put it on this piece
What
of
do you
paper.
mean, put it in the paper?
Because you had your mouth round it. You
No, I didn't.
salivated
I had
over
my
it,
mouth around my finger.
which your ring then passed over.
Oh, grow up. Oh, no, this... Oh, my God, the nerves.
Look at it.
The
I don't
nerves.
think it's got a hallmark in it, but we
Oh,
can.
fuck it. It's not even
it
got a
has.
hallmark.
I've got my loop in my box of tricks.
What's
so
a
I think
loop?
It's like a tiny little thing that you look through to read
Oh,
hallmarks.
yes, let's
Come on.
do it. Let's
Yeah.
get into
Always
your
want
box.
to use a loop. So you've got
Let's
In my
climb
box.
into your box.
So you've got a small silver case with you with
All sorts of beautiful things. It's got Japanese fabric mostly covering things in because I didn't want to.
Why Japanese fabric? Because it's...
Oh, wow. So my partner, he died in August.
Oh.
And he was the world's leading expert at decorative Japanese metalsmithing. And he was literally the best craftsman you'd ever meet. He was the most amazing craftsperson.
Oh,
ever.
my God.
He really was. He had pieces in the V&A. He restored things for Sotheby's. He has a YouTube channel that he shows people how to do things for free. And because I used to be a cinematographer, I filmed all his films for him. And we
What's his
made
name?
jewellery together. His name was Ford Hallam.
Oh, my God. What an
And
incredible pair you must have
He
been.
was so wonderful. I accidentally found him online. That's how we met.
how accidentally.
Well, I was typing in shakado, which is this alloy that you can make that patinates really like beautiful blacky blue. And I typed that into Google and this beautiful film about Ford came up. So I watched it and I was like, oh my God, I have to go and meet that man. He's amazing. And that was like 2012 or something. I was like, I have to go and find him and be around him and make the craft like he does. And so like I wrote to him and said, like, will you, do you run classes? And he said, yeah, in America. And I was like, oh, I can't afford that. I won't go there. And then when he came back to the UK, he messaged me and said, oh, like, I'm doing classes. Would you like to come? And I was like, yeah, oh my God, yeah. So I went to learn how to do Japanese metalsmithing, which is a completely different way of doing things to European tradition. And then that's what I learned. And then I like studied with him and then eventually we accidentally fell in love.
That is an incredible story.
And he was amazing. So every day we had the most wonderful life of like beautiful metalsmithing. It was really cool. I can't even read this because it's like really dirty.
Oh, my God. Don't breathe like in disappointment at me.
Yes, it says 950 in it, which means it's palladium, 950 parts per thousand palladium.
950 parts
so-
per thousand. So is that good?
It's like 95.
percent.
Yeah, and the rest
Palladium.
Of it, yeah, and the rest
What's
of
the
it,
rest of it?
just I don't know because the law says that we must only say in the hallmark what the precious metal content is, but it doesn't tell us what the rest is. So it could be anything. And in some 70s shonky alloys, it's like zinc or silicon even, where they've poured it in for casting. And you won't find that out until you start to melt it down and then it doesn't behave as it should. And you're like, oh no, this is a problem.
So you only by law only have to say what the content of the
metal
precious.
content. And the rest of it is irrelevant. So if somebody's making 9 carat alloy, which has only got 37% gold in, the rest of it could be anything, all zinc if you want. And then you've just got this really shonky, horrible metal.
Is zinc not a good metal?
Well, I wouldn't want to pay loads of money for it, would you?
Well, as you can probably guess, I don't know whether that's good.
So basically zinc is really light. So if you add it, it makes the volume of something much bigger. So you can make more jewellery out of your gold than you could if you were adding silver. So people
So it's a no then.
Yeah, that's a no from me.
Okay, that's absolutely
Would you like
fine.
your ring back?
I would,
So-
yeah, thank you.
Can I have a go with your loop?
Mate, that is
Yeah.
honestly, your behaviour is unacceptable.
There we
Why
go.
is-
So to-
Look, I know you're a germaphobe, but what the flying fuck, mate?
Why are you so? I think you're over annoyed by this.
a little bit. You've had worse things in your mouth.
Oh my God. I'm going to tell you how to do it.
Okay.
So you bring
So
it.
hang on, what
This
is
is a
this?
loop.
So this is a jeweler's loop, and it means you can see things super, super close up. So
A loop, Loup.
U-P-E. Yeah.
Oh, like the
There's a lot of spelling today. Yeah.
Loupe.
L-O-U-P-E. Loop. Loop.
Loop.
Loop.
Loop.
Loop.
Loop.
You probably do have to say it like that. Loop.
Loop.
So basically what you do is you bring it right up close to your eye like this. So you're touching your eyelashes.
Yeah.
And then you bring your object really close. Can you see how close I am?
Yeah.
Like that.
I'm going to have to touch Joe's ring, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Which way round? So that way round?
Yeah.
Only takes 15 seconds to check a prostate.
So really, really, really close.
That's not
That's
close.
Oh, hello, it's here.
Yeah, see?
Oh, now it's there.
Yeah, so inside there's a little mark,
That's amazing.
and it would say the maker's name, and it will say the fineness of the metal, which is the 950 bit, and it will also say where it's hallmarked. So either London, Sheffield, Edinburgh, or London, Sheffield, Edinburgh, and Birmingham. So if it's a little anchor, it'll be Birmingham. If it's a leopard, it'll be London. If it's a rose, it's Sheffield. And what is Edinburgh? A castle.
Isabella, your knowledge is fucking phenomenal.
It's really cool, isn't it?
You need to have a blast on this loop.
It's like super exciting. It's like going into tiny world land. Yeah.
Also, you can see every single bit of your fingerprint.
Yeah, you can. And you can don't look at your nails because that's really bad. If you look at how dirty your nails are, you'll be like, oh my God, that's horrifying. Especially if you're germaphobe.
Got to get it. My tip, Joe, having used it once.
Yeah, go on.
Is get it much closer than you thought.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Because people usually, so you have to put the whole loop right up to your eyelashes.
Where's the mark? Oh, it's there.
You
It's quite dark, isn't
no,
it?
but you'll be able to see it once you get looped up. Once you do loop. Higher.
That's it.
Really close.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing, right?
Oh, fucking hell, my nose is too big. My nose is in the way. It won't let me get closer. Oh, wow, that's so cool.
Isn't it cool? Oh. Yeah, it is for looking at jewellery, but it's not you don't tend to normally do that in it, to be fair.
Right, I want to see if I can. Okay, right, I got it. It's upside down, Right, I got it.
What can you see?
Right. Oh, fuck, I ain't got it. Yeah, I got it. It is, I believe, it's 950.
Yeah.
That's the middle number.
Yep.
The first bit, I fucking don't know what that is.
It will say some letters. So it might say, like, for me, it's this TRG, which is the Remarkable Goldsmiths, because that's what my company name is.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but the last one, what were the
So can you see a letter?
symbols?
So you'll see either a castle, a rose, an anchor, or...
It is a rose.
Oh, well, there you go. That's Sheffield. That's where it's hallmarked.
Why the fuck was this hallmarked in Sheffield?
Well, because there's only 4 places it could be hallmarked, and you can choose as a goldsmith where you want to make something to be hallmarked. So
I bought this in Brighton.
Yeah, but the maker, it depends who made
they've
it.
used different things.
Yeah.
My God, this is phenomenal.
Right. And then at the end, there'll be a letter, and the letter will denote what year it was made, and the font changes with every set of 26 letters. So you have...
Name that font?
Fucking hell.
It's difficult with your fingers to hold your own ring, isn't it? What you?
I can't.
You're fouling. Your nose is
honestly,
getting in the way.
My nose. This is fucking mental. I struggle with drinking wine because of my nose. The glass, it just stops there, and then I have to fucking properly get it back. And now I can't even
Come
read.
around the side. Come around the side. So if you put your technique,
right, 950.
Yeah. 950 and a rose you've got so far, so you need to identify the rest of your ring.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't.
When it's better light, I'll tell you what it says.
Why are you giving me the ring back?
You have to put that back on.
No, I don't.
I feel lost in my own.
So about 2 years ago, your ring would have been worth about 5 times more than it is now. But the price of palladium has just fallen. It's massively rocketed down.
It's rocketed down.
So for a long
Is it worth
time,
anything at all now?
yes, but not nearly as much as it was. So for a long time, palladium was so high that things like my grey gold, which contains 12%, became really expensive to make. And the reason is because they were using it for catalytic converters and stuff. When I first started, I'd say to people, buy palladium because it's a cheaper option than platinum, and it's a really good hard-wearing thing.
What is palladium?
Palladium is next to platinum on the periodic table. So it's a similar metal, but it's not nearly as dense as platinum. So it's much lighter.
Or as nice.
I don't like platinum or palladium much. I like gold most. I'll show you my grey gold and you'll understand why. It's beautiful.
Can we see some grey gold?
This is a lot more. I'll be honest, when I thought.
You probably thought I was just going to talk about boring jewellery because that's mostly what jewellers do, but it's a totally different
Well, I just
thing.
thought
It's
it'd
about
be
craft,
more
really.
arty. Obviously, there's a lot of art and craft in it, but there's actually a big part of science as well.
That's what I
that goes
thought
with it.
when I first started. I thought, well, I'm really arty and creative and I'm good with my hands, so maybe I should try that. And actually, I was really shit at maths at school, and I found is that it's super loads of chemistry, loads of maths, and a lot of precision and patience, which is not the things that I thought that I was good at, but actually it turns out I am. The more fiddly it is, the more I love it.
Isabella, what have you just pulled out of your box?
This is my jeweller's saw. It's an antique, but I use it every day.
Let's describe.
It's the most beautiful thing, hey?
It does look like a...
Joe, this saw it really is a thing of beauty.
It looks antique.
It is antique.
It is antique.
So Ford bought me that saw, and on the side of it, you can see here, it's engraved, and it says, "Your love guides me true," along here.
Oh my God!
He
this
engraved
is an
that.
incredible.
It's the most beautiful thing.
Bit of kit.
And it's an interesting thing because we don't make tools like this anymore. So if you're trying to be the best craftsman you can be, which I am, then the best tools are the ones that are really old because they've been properly made.
This is gorgeous. So
It's
got
beautiful,
a
isn't it?
wooden handle which feels like it's been held by people for thousands upon thousands of hours.
Yeah.
It's got the thinnest blade I've ever seen on a saw.
That's a big one that I put in yesterday because I wanted to show you, but I thought I can't put a fine one in because it will break on the way.
So hang on, are you saying you're cutting metal with this?
Yeah. So you do it upright, not like this, but upright like that.
Could you cut my ring with this?
No. Yes, I could, but I won't.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
But it's also quite
Menacing?
menacing.
Oh, my
It looks
goodness.
like a sort of, because of its antique look, it looks like some sort of torture item.
Does it?
Could I chop my finger off with
Yes, look. I've got loads of little...
this? Look, yes, we'll do it now.
Here, all along here, I've got loads of tiny little marks. So
middle
when you're
finger,
holding
yeah.
something, you hold like that, and then you're cutting through, then you cut and
Oh my God, you can,
Oh
yes.
my, don't cut
You just
with
cut
it.
your own finger with that saw. Don't cut your
Don't
finger
do it.
off.
It's
So we
really...
can come on, it'd be good, wouldn't it?
No, because it will go much further than you think, really
Give
deep.
me it back.
Yeah, but I don't like that finger. That one's all a bit manky, actually.
Isabella has saw back.
That is incredible. So what apart? So you cut rings with that? Oh, let's get stuck into your toolbox.
Whoa! You need to see this, Joe.
This is huge.
I'm
So
trying to find my other... Oh, here we go.
So from inside your
these
magic
are-
case.
so we've had a loop. That's the thing you look through.
Yeah.
We've had a. Is it
That's
just a
my
saw?
saw.
Is it,
My-
it's
well,
got
it's a
special
jeweller's
name?
saw. It's
a jeweler's saw.
Yeah, well, this is an actual goldsmith saw, so it's narrower
Yeah.
than you might find in some metalwork saws. Like a silversmith wouldn't use one this narrow because you need this small amount of space.
Okay.
So that's a proper old antique goldsmithing saw. Then I've also bought 2 hammers to show you. These are Japanese hammers. So one, and Ford made the hammerheads. So one is my hammer, which is the short one, and one is Ford's hammer. You see, it is longer.
The longer one.
And the reason it is because you put your hammer here, and it's the exact length of your
Hang on.
forearm.
So you put the end of the wooden handle
in your elbow
crook of
crook,
your elbow.
and then the head of your hammer should fit where your wrist bends, and that is the length that your hammer should be.
Why?
So that when you're working like this, which is I'll be working like this,
So your hands
if
would
my
be-
hand was here, I'd have to lean like that, wouldn't I? I need to be exactly, so my arm has the exact balance to hit these tiny chisels. So these tiny tools, you hit
Your micro chisels.
like that.
Joe,
That sound
can we go on a jeweling course?
is the
please?
sound
Can
of...
we go
Yeah,
on a-
come with...
Can we go on a goldsmith course?
Come to my shop.
Do you do jeweling
Yes, I do.
courses?
Discover Goldsmithing Day where you come make a gold ring with me, and it's the funnest thing. Please come. It'll be really good.
I fucking. Do you know what, Isabella? We were talking before we started recording, didn't we? And you said you were a bit nervous. You didn't know really what to expect. Blah blah. And I told you that I am nervous as well because I'd never know the guest I'm going to meet in that lot.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I fucking love this show
Oh.
because I get to meet people like you.
I read-
Me and Tom are so privileged to get to meet people like you, and we should really start taking up these opportunities we've got to actually go and visit.
You absolutely
I think
should,
we should
because
do
it would be
this,
so nice
more.
for people to show you. Like, my shop is beautiful, and it really is beautiful, and it's got this really gentle, calm, zen feeling because Ford and I built it together. And when he died, I was really worried that my sadness would fill the space, and I'd just be there. People would go, "I'm not going in there. It's really sad." But somebody came in the other day, and she was like, "Oh my God, I just want to stay here with you because it's so lovely in here." And I was like, "Yes, that's good."
That's what you're looking for, right?
Although sometimes people do come in, and then when this one lady, this really posh lady came in once, and she came in and she went, "Oh no," and she went out again.
Maybe she was after something else. She was
tell
I
after.
you
think
what,
she was.
though,
She just wanted a massive diamond.
It's
and
it's
that's
good to
not
have
me.
feedback either way.
Well, no, she just she could just go.
What could you get, Joe? You've got the long hammer and you've got the chisel. Do you
So
reckon you
that
could break open your
sound-
pen with that chisel?
I don't really want
No,
to break the
don't.
chisel.
Don't
Will it
break
go
the
through
chisel.
it?
No, but you're trying to make little marks.
Oh.
Let me
Yeah,
show
yeah, yeah.
you.
This is decorative.
Yeah.
I'll be straight with you, Isabella. There's not a fucking chance in hell I'm going to be any good at this shit.
No.
Look at the state.
Again.
So-
You've not tried to make Joe feel better than
You know,
anyway.
well, you're
got
just
your
not,
spot
because
on.
I tell you for why. Because it takes 20 years to be really good at it. You have to be shit for ages. And this is why it's really difficult. And people don't, like, when you start an apprenticeship to do something like this, most young people, I think, these days want instant results.
Yeah.
And you can't have it.
No.
You've just got to be shit.
You've got to
You've
go
got
through
to
all
power
the
on through
failures
that really
and
poor performance.
That's the whole point of
And do
learning
the
a craft,
practice,
isn't
yeah.
it? Being like an
So-
expert at your craft, you've got to make
I bought you
thousands
these.
of mistakes. What are these?
We've got a wooden display
Those are all
case
things I've made recently.
with 9 different rings. Joe, would you like to describe some of these beautiful rings?
You can take them out and look at them. The ones in the middle with all the tiny little stones and things, those are...
There is one on the bottom left here that's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got about 4 stones in it. I want to say it's rose gold or peach gold.
Yeah.
One of them. And it looks to me like it's got the star. What are the things, the patterns?
The
in stars?
constellations.
Constellations.
Yeah.
The level of detail in that ring.
So those
Isabella.
rings,
Oh my
I make
God.
these star map rings, and that's one of them. And they show the stars in the night sky at the exact time and location that you tell me.
Oh
so
my-
people have them for their weddings or for
What?
birthdays or something like that. And it's the constellations in the sky at that exact moment. It's really cool because most of the time for weddings people have their wedding day, but there's one couple came the other day and they're having each other's birthdays, which I think is beautiful because that's like a real celebration of each other, isn't it?
That's
Isn't that
great.
lovely?
I really like this one. I think out of all of them,
Which one's?
this one, bottom right, it seems to have a couple of different colours to it.
Yeah, it's grey gold and peach gold fused together, blended.
And then it's almost, the best way I can describe it is if in the desert, I'm thinking of Lion King, where Simba is lying on the floor. You know when he's run away.
Yes.
He's in the desert, and there's all these different cracks
That's
in the
exactly,
ground.
that's like a crevasse. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm picturing here, and it's like rough and ready,
Yeah.
but gorgeous.
Yeah.
Is that what it's?
Yeah, it's what it's supposed to be.
Look at that, mate. That is fucking lovely.
I would like to look. You've bought many, many gadgets in your Mary Poppins case of delight and wonder.
Yeah.
There's one which looks like a pair of goggles, and it's not a pair of goggles. It's
No.
like
So this
it's
is
like
my-
something out of the future.
So this I wear this every day. It's my visor that I wear.
So it's like imagine a welder's visor, but a minuscule one.
Yeah.
Can I have a go?
Yeah,
or is
you
it-
can. So you have to unwind this to fit the size of your head. and
Fucking
then
hell,
just-
you'll be here a while.
Oh,
I've got a really small head as well, so I unwind it a bit, and then
Fucking a bit more than that. Oh no, it's good. Oh wow.
So wind it up.
No,
at
wind
the,
it up, mate.
Wind
Wind
it
the
up at the
bobbin up. Wind the bobbin up. The back bit. No, what are you doing?
There you go. That's better. And then if you look at my rings through that, you'll be able to see what I can see when I'm working.
Your eyes. Look at me. Your eyes are so big. You look like Wally the robot. It's
Yeah.
just like blong straight at me. Oh my god. You got wonderful eyes, Tom. You know that. So
You
what
see
can you
how-
see, Tom?
oh!
Isn't that amazing?
Like, how far away is that
Right.
ring from your face?
I don't know.
About
What do you
book,
mean?
about book distance.
And how much detail can you see in that
This
ring?
is like so, Joe. When you get to a certain age, your ability to read things that you're holding, whether it's your phone,
You
or
have
a
to
book,
move further
you
away.
start to struggle. And this is like stepping back in time.
Yeah.
to where everything. I mean, you could just pass me a number. I mean, these rings are absolutely astonishing.
So most of
It'd be
most
good
of-
if you didn't spend the rest of the episode speaking that far away from your mic and with your hand in front of it as
The
well.
microphone looks like it's next to me. He's giant. I think it's
It's
bump
so
my nose.
brilliant.
Fuck me. How big
I
does
like-
my nose look in it now?
Can I-
Have a go.
It's like super cool because you can see everything really easily, clearly.
It is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
You're
You
gonna
have to take
take
your hat off.
You know, I don't
Put it back on over the top.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm going to have to take a picture of you just because it's just like, that's not something I ever thought was going to happen in my life.
I'll put your cap back on. So you.
Don't touch my cap.
Okay.
You've already made me do a whole episode without it. Oh, that's better. It fits. Oh my God, it's really comfy.
Yeah, it is comfy. That's why I've got...
Fucking hell, that mic is close, isn't it? Right. Oh, so you get to wear these like all day?
Yeah, that's what... And then you come out of come out of it and you're like, oh, there's an actual world out here.
Can I see your big eyes?
These are great. Isabella, honestly, these are great.
It's cool, huh?
And wow, the detail you can see on these rings now.
There's two in there that say...
So you've made this, Isabella?
Yeah.
If you pass
I've
this,
made
you
everything that
select
I
the ones that say things. We'll see if Joe can.
He can read
with his
them.
new
So
X-ray
there's
vision.
The only two things that I've bought that I didn't make are these. Well, I made these, but from an original. I made a copy from something that Ford made. So you have to look at that one first. And
Right,
tell
Joe,
me if you
give
can
me
read
back that
it.
one.
No,
Okay.
hang on. I'm just doing the thing. The hallmark says... Oh, fucking hell. It's got the fingers again. What's the three things that...
At the beginning.
Yeah.
So that says TRG, which is the Remarkable Goldsmiths. That's us.
And then what's the thing that follows that again?
So then there'll be the fineness mark. So it probably says 750, I think, that one, which means 75% gold, which is 18 carat. Then it'll say, it'll have a leopard because my hallmark is held at London.
Nice.
And then it will say a letter, which is probably Z for this year because I made those for a couple in Denmark this year.
Oh, my God.
They came all the way from Denmark to commission me.
That's good, isn't it?
And they want to come back and collect them. And I'm like, shall I just send them? I send them all over the world, ship everywhere. And they were like, no, we must come back and collect them. So
Nice.
here, like, I'll swap you.
One-
Give him that
first.
one, yeah.
Joe, have a look at
Oh,
this
I've got
one.
to take it off.
No, you've got to look
What?
at this. Read that.
Read what it
Hang on.
says. So the backstory on this one again.
Ford carved it.
Right, hang on.
He carved it. So that we have an original master that Ford made, and we make copies of this ring.
Hang on. Right.
It's Latin.
So, hang on. I'll start at that gap. I've got... Oh, my God. Alice
Yeah,
volat
yeah.
propris.
Propris, which means
Alice... What was it again?
volat, propris.
Yeah.
So that's hand carved by Ford, those tiny letters. And it means she flies with her own wings in Latin. So I get lots of people buy them for like people that have done brilliant things at university or stuff like that.
These are absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, so now you have to read this one because this is my favourite.
I shall pass this ring to you, Joe. You've lost all sense of space.
So I said, we'll do this really romantic thing and we'll make these beautiful rings and we'll do Alice volat propris and all sorts of things. And Ford said, no, I'm going to do this one that you've got now.
Right, Joe, what is it?
It's so brilliant, isn't it?
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
My best Latin. Bollocks to 'em all.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. It's so cool, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
We say it's the bollocks ring.
That's more me.
That's so good.
It's a bollocks ring, eh?
Bollocks.
So yeah, he made those. We do another one that says ars longa vita brevis, which means art is long, life is short. But what it actually means is life is too short to master a craft. But it applies to anything you do with excel in.
But you could argue with that saying, life is too short to master a craft. You could then follow it up with, and so why bother?
Well, you could do that, but then they're going to be
No,
really
that'd be
bored in
negative.
life.
That'd be the negative pessimist in me, which,
Yeah.
is long gone.
But you obviously haven't done that because you excel at something. So you've done this thing that you've done on purpose and practiced a lot to be the best, right?
I'm going to say yes because he's too bashful.
Right. So that's all we're doing. You and me, we're doing
Yeah.
the exact same thing, and
Yeah.
it's like a meditation. It's almost like the Tao. I'm doing this.
The Tao of Pooh. Have you read the Tao of
Yes.
Pooh? What about
And-
the Tea of Piglet?
The Tea of Piglet. It's like
Have you read this? No. What?
I know. I
The
feel bad.
Tao
It's
of Fu is
fucking-
really...
it's unbelievable.
Or
I've
like-
got it. I'll give
you?
it to you.
Yeah,
Really good.
but it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. We're just doing whatever it takes us as beings to meditate on life and concentrate, right?
I think I would be. No, it's quite just a niche market between me and Isabella. I think I'd be the uncarved block. Do you know what I mean? I just am.
Yeah.
There's not
Or
really.
the
There's not really much purpose to me. It's just. I just am.
Or like a stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just there, just a blob.
Well, is that what that means? I don't know.
No, but that's how I interpreted it. And it was really
I
kind.
feel like you need to go back.
Maybe I'll reread it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Absolutely fine.
It's about being zen in your own space, isn't it? And I think that if you have something that you love to do, and that's like this that I do, then that's all that matters, really. Like at the moment for me, going to work and making these things is the only place that I can find solace and peace, because I'm just in the moment making the thing. And once I've finished the thing, I put it down and it belongs to someone else. It's not mine anymore. It's just gone. And then I make the next thing.
And do you think about Ford when you're making them because it was such a shared passion for you, or is it a way of thinking about something else?
I think about the work, because he
Lost.
would say, "Why are you thinking about me? Just think about the work."
You're distracted.
Yeah, just do the work.
Concentrate.
Just
And
purely practically.
really practically, because he was really a practical person about things like that. And I've got this really funny clip on my phone, and I'm recording him, and I'm like, obviously for something, like he had Patreon and stuff, and he's like, "So my name's Ford Hallam, and I'm the world's leading expert at decorative Japanese metalsmithing, and I've got something here, and da da da." Oh, fuck this fucking story.
Sounds familiar, this approach.
And he was just not into the whole, this is who you are, this amazing thing. He was like, I've accidentally got to be this amazing artist just by practicing this thing I love. And that's all that you do, isn't it? You practice this thing you love, and one day you're like, oh my God, I can do this thing really well. And now for the rest of my life, I'm just going to do this until I can't see anymore. And then what am I going to do after that? I don't know.
Your knowledge on jewellery, goldsmithing is just, it sounds incredible, and it could go on and on and on. But I think what some of our listeners and me would like is a little bit of advice. There's going to be plenty out there that are looking for engagement rings.
Yeah.
To, pop that question.
I've got a really good bit of advice.
What advice would you give to any listeners out there that are looking to buy an engagement ring?
Okay, so there's two things that I would say. Loads of the time, people come in my shop and they've already got an engagement ring, and I say to the person that has the engagement ring,
Sorry.
What?
I just pictured you going, oh God, that ring looks shit.
I don't do that. Sometimes I'm like trying really hard not to say anything. But no, because they've come in my shop because they want wedding rings or whatever. And I say, what do you like about your engagement ring? And they say, I like it that he chose it. And what that means is I love him, but I hate this.
Oh, good.
So my advice is to propose with a stone. So I always tell people that come into the shop and they're like, I want an engagement ring, and can you design it with me? I always say, isn't it better for the person who's having the ring to have some input into it, because they've got to wear it forever. So why don't we pick a beautiful stone that you choose, and I'll draw some drawings, and you can propose on the day with this beautiful stone and say, look, we've designed this. What do you think? And then they come to me and they have a champagne consultation, and we size them, and it's really fun, and they've had proper input into the ring they've got to wear forever, and they don't have to pretend that they like it. And it's a really good way of doing things, because it's a really beautiful sort of shared experience then, instead of this sort of like, I'll just pick. Because quite often men are a bit reticent about what to choose.
Hang on, help me.
What did you choose, Jam?
No, the reticent bit.
Oh, reticent. They're a bit shy about it.
So they'll
wanna
stick to
reveal.
something within a certain parameter, because that's what they know. And when I ask men what kind of wedding ring they want, they say, oh, I just want a plain ring. But then when I go through the options and I draw things for them and they can see what they can have, then they're like, oh my God, I want that, and maybe a bit of sparkle and this engraving and da-da-da. And they don't want a plain ring. They just don't know what they want, and they're frightened. So they're like, oh my God, rabbit in the headlights. And when you go to a big fat chain jeweller, some of the chain jewellers, you're not allowed to say them in my shop, I just exit you out the shop.
We know the one.
If you go there, they're mainly trying to sell you the most expensive thing. They're trying to sell you a diamond because they make a load of money on a stone, and they're trying to probably sell you white gold, which is a bit of a shit alloy, and then you have to plate it. And they're not invested in you as a person. They want to just sell, repeat things identically for the most amount of money. And I'm not trying to do that. I am trying to make you the most beautiful thing that I could possibly make so that you love it and it's your favourite thing. And I'm trying to be the best crafts person I can be. So that's all that matters to me. So I can do it within your budget and I can do it. And if you find a good goldsmith near you, doesn't have to be me, it can be anyone that's a good one, they will feel the same as me. If you find an artisan maker, don't go in the shops, in the chain shops, find an artisan maker, and there's loads of them around. Make sure they've got good qualifications and that they understand what they're doing. Make sure that they've got some history of making things and they're not just casting. Because the only other thing I would say is, in the big chain shops, they'll cast rings. So they basically make a mould of one ring and then they make copies by pouring metal into a mould. And what that means is it's structurally not so strong. We hand forge out all the metal, so it's really strong, it's consolidated and strong, and that's really important because you've got to wear it forever, hopefully.
So the advice is propose with a stone.
I think so.
And then go with the design after. I think that's good advice.
Just explain that again.
Propose with a stone instead of
So don't buy gemstone online because you'll be bamboozled. Go into a good goldsmith and say, can you help me pick a nice stone? Sapphires are a really good investment and they come in every single colour of the rainbow and they hold their value, where diamonds, as soon as you buy it, the value drops immediately.
Oh, what?
Because De Beers artificially inflate the value because they stockpile them. So they have huge vaults full of diamonds. Diamonds are not rare and they only release a few at a time. So the price of diamonds stays high. But what that means is nobody wants them because everybody knows they're everywhere. So once you've bought one, the price, it tanks.
Isabella, what you said earlier at the start of that, when you said about, usually your partner going, oh, yeah, I like the fact that he chose it, which means you don't actually... That's sort of what my wife said. And now it's got me thinking, should I probe her a little bit more? Okay.
Yeah.
Should I probe the subject a little bit more?
Ask if she wants to remodel it and we can turn it into something
Because
amazing.
has she actually just had this thing on her finger because
she may
she
well.
doesn't want to upset me?
Yeah.
But she wouldn't upset
But
me.
she
I'd
probably
much
wouldn't
rather
tell-
she
yeah.
wants something she wants. You know what I mean?
She's had it for him.
I'm going to have to really work out a way to angle this in.
But she might love it. You might have got it really right, and sometimes people do, and it just is. But especially young women these days, they really know what they want, and that's great. Like they're much less likely to go, "Oh, thank you." They'll be like, "Actually, this is not for me. I
Boy,
prefer
this is
something
shit.
else."
No, I'm not saying that's what Daisy. It's an example of what someone might say.
So that's engagement rings.
Mm-hmm.
We've touched on my wedding ring and the palladium, and men's wedding rings tend to be quite... They're easier, would you say? They're easier, usually looking at a thick band and it's just plain?
Well, yeah.
How do we funk them up a little bit more?
Well, you come see someone like me.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
all sorts of different ways. One of the rings in here, the one with the crevasse in, that's a man's ring, and the star map ring, I do loads of those.
That is a lovely ring. Had it been Z plus 4,
Well, I do make them.
I'd have probably, secretly
Off
nicked
the
that
charts.
you.
And actually, sometimes I get orders from America and they've like very large fingers, although
Yeah.
we did once get a really big one and I was like, I don't think that's for his finger.
Bigger than her finger. Oh, still a ring.
That's fine. We were all a little bit like, oh.
Well, yeah, why should we just...
Why just digits?
Well, yeah, why just make
Could
it
have been a
so
toe.
exclusive
Could have
to
been.
a big
We'd have
toe.
big
just your
feet.
fingers or your toes? Because let's be honest, mate, they're fucking minging,
Yeah.
aren't they? They look hideous.
We'll decorate them.
You're better off decorating your...
A decorated penis.
I think lots of people do.
I think there was that Towie thing where they went through the vajazzles, didn't they?
Yeah.
Design of a... Let's decorate a dick.
What?
This Christmas, let's decorate a If you're stuck and wondering what you should get your husband for Christmas, why don't you think about decorating his...
I don't have that on my website.
Great, one of a kind ring. Oh God.
No.
Sorry, segue somehow.
I'll take you out of this joke.
Ooh.
So, Isabella, when people say, I'm asking for a friend, the phrase, it generally means they're talking about themselves.
Yeah.
Can I just be absolutely clear that when I say that I'm asking for a friend here, I absolutely ask for a friend.
So you're not.
No, I am. I'm definitively not asking for
Okay.
myself, because my question, Isabella, is there such a thing as a divorce ring?
Yes, there is.
What?
There is. So,
What the fuck
no,
do you
it's
mean?
true.
There's a divorce
Well, so
ring?
my Alice Volat ring, people buy that online because they've just got divorced and they feel funny about not having a ring, but they want she flies with her own wings on their finger instead.
I thought it was a thing that you both wore, like a sort of celebration of your divorce.
Well, you can
or
do
a-
that, but also I remodel people's wedding and engagement rings quite a lot because if you get divorced, you've still got quite a lot of really nice metal and some good stones, and it's a shame really to just sell it because you don't get much money for it. So turn it into something else and make a new ring.
A ring for the future.
Yeah, it's a really nice thing to do.
Sorry, I laughed so hard at that, thinking that was a stupid question. Turns
No,
out it
it's
was
a
really
good question.
Good
Yeah.
question, and that's what happens. What other things do you buy rings for?
Well, birthdays. We make like engagement rings, wedding rings, I love you presents, and we make not just rings. I make all sorts of things, necklaces and gold bangles and everything. Like
What's your bestseller? Rings.
My bestseller is probably rings, followed by I have this bangle that I make that's cast from twigs that I found in the Devon landscape. So I do an oak twig and an ash twig, a rose twig and a mulberry twig, and they do really well because when people walk past the shop, they're in the window and they're like, oh, those are really pretty and lovely. So they come in and they ask about them, and that's a good thing.
Tom, are you into jewellery? I don't think I've ever seen an item of jewellery on you at all.
Oh, no, you need to start.
Well, this is the really weird thing because obviously you've got your wedding ring on, and Isabella, you've got your fantastic bangles and a number of beautiful rings. There was a time when I wore a lot of rings.
Really?
And I had an ear cuff and all that sort of stuff.
What's an ear cuff?
What happened? Why did you stop?
Be careful how you choose your words.
Yeah, no, like I'm wondering why.
Right, okay, so I think the ear stuff, I had mates who just like, you look like a fucking idiot.
Well, then
and
just
but I
ignore
really
them.
enjoyed ignoring them. But then
Yeah.
I'd had it for such a long period of time that it was almost, because I used to bleach my hair and put colours in it. It was almost like the only thing I had left to do, because I'd done my hair so many different colours, blues, tiger stripes, all the rest of it, was to go au naturel.
Yeah.
And it must have been that same sort of way with rings. But I used to go, this is ridiculous, when I lived in London, I used to go and buy any like cheap rings. I even used to go get this to Claire's Accessories and just get like little stupid rings just because I
Yeah.
liked having them on. So I don't know why I stopped wearing them.
I
I'm
think
now
you should
regretting.
revisit it.
That's
It's
wild.
it's a funny thing because men quite often do feel a bit funny about jewellery. But this earring that I wear with the pearl in, this was Ford's. And when he died, I took it literally, because I said, I'm going to wear your earring when you died. Because he was in hospital and like, they said they couldn't do anything else. And I was like, I'm going to wear your earring. And he was like, take it now. And I was like, no. I'll take it when you've gone. So he died in my arms and I took it out of his ear and I put it in mine. And he used to wear this and everyone was always like, that's so amazing. It really suits you. How do you carry that off? And he would always say, you just put it in and you carry it off. You just wear it. You just style it out. You don't have to, it's not a big thing that you have to overthink. You just do it, don't you?
I actually love, like, that is the way to approach, I think, most things.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, that's it. Like, if you just own it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're constantly thinking,
Oh my God, can I do this?
oh,
It's embarrassing. Yeah.
then that sort of comes across to people as well, doesn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, you feel it. And I love jewellery. Like, I love it. When I was younger, I used to have like 3 or 4 gold chains. I used to have a keeper, a sovereign, a pinky ring. I had a big gold bracelet. I used to love them. And then I think partly the same as you, Tom, like people would take the piss and then I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe I need to just grow out of that.
No, but why are they taking the business? Because they're just jealous.
Yeah,
That's
and they're
why.
like, well, actually, that's
Because
I
you
like,
look
I like
cool.
it, but I didn't feel confident enough to just go, well, fuck you lot. I like it. I like what I like. I'll just crack on with it. But now I have, and it actually happened the other week when we had Nick Frost on, and he came in, and I loved his style. He had this big chain on, he had these rings on, his thingy, and I was like, he's fucking. I want to look like that.
They
Like,
did
that's
look good,
cool.
didn't they?
Yeah.
And then I went and got loads of rings that I bought like as fancy dress outfits or whatever. Then I started wearing all these rings, and I had like a ring on each finger, put a bracelet, put my chain on, and went out like thing. And Days went. She went, are you
Have you come with something else?
Are you coming out with us like that? And I went, yeah. And she went, cool, just checking. Just didn't know whether this was because it was a lot of fancy dress stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, just checking that it wasn't like a thing. I was like, no, I'm good thing. And I wanted to wear them today.
Yeah.
I thought, right, I'm going to wear them for that Isabella episode.
Yeah.
Right, let's, really go for it. Fucking kids. Like, I put all my rings, take all my rings off, put it on the chain and thingy, and then just put it on the side. And my daughters absolutely love playing with them. They all put them all in lose them all around the fucking house, and I didn't have time to put it on, so I'm quite gutted.
I'm
But
sad now not to see.
I know, but Tom, I think you should maybe explore it a little bit.
I've still got some old ones knocking around.
Yeah.
I had a nice bracelet which had the kids' names on, or it had their initials on.
That's cute.
And then I had a really nice one, which was, it's a very different genre to yours, Isabella, but someone who spends a lot of time riding a bike. I had this bracelet that was made out of the links of a bike chain.
Yeah.
And then a necklace that was the same, but it was like the single individual side of the link, not the whole thing. So
Yeah.
it's quite delicate.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was nice.
You should. I think people should just go for it and wear what they want. I mean, for me, I've always been, because if you're an artist, you get away with more. I think you just wear whatever you like, and people, like they're willing to accept it because you're this slightly not in society person. You know, do you know what I mean? I don't have to conform to anything. I can wear what I like. I don't have to go to work and. You know, all of those sort of, I do go to work, but not with other people who tell me what to do because I would just get fired. So I could just wear whatever I like. And people are always like, oh, I really like your style. But it's just because I'm just wearing what I want to wear and I don't feel constrained by society, I suppose. But I think we're all trying to be too much in a box, aren't we? Like fit in with everybody else. You should definitely try.
Isabella, do you know much about stones and diamonds? You obviously touched on it with the diamond bit earlier.
Yeah.
But
I'm a massive magpie, so Ford used to say the only reason we've got an atelier is because I've got a gemstone habit. But what it means, I buy gemstones that are ethical. We're trying to be a B Corp company, so we have legal responsibility to be socially and ethically sound. So what that means for me is I have to be really careful about where things are sourced from. So I buy ethical gemstones, or I buy recycled gemstones. So I've got this really amazing friend called Kerry, who you must interview because she's a gemologist and she literally knows everything there is to know about gemstones. She's
we need to get Kerry the gemologist on.
No, you really do.
Ryan, we need to make that happen.
Yeah, and so she sells recycled gemstones. She'll take them out of old estate jewellery and assess them, and she'll sell some. And she's a brilliant. And so we can use recycled gemstones or ethically sourced. And I like Australian sapphires and Australian opals because you can find out exactly where they're mined from, and you can buy directly from the people that are mining them. And there are some companies that specialise in mining in Tanzania, for example, they're massively traceable. So I really like sapphires because obviously, like I said, they hold their value, and they're really, most of the time, they're really traceable.
What you touched on earlier about the big jewellery chains, being a bit of a rip-off, and let's avoid them and go the...
Yeah, that's what I think.
Let's go with the artisan,
your mileage may vary.
Independent businesses.
Yeah, I think you should always go with artisan businesses.
So why is Hatton Garden and the Jewellery Quarter, why are they so renowned for?
So most of the shops I think it's a struggle now. So I was in Birmingham for 15 years in the Jewellery Quarter, and they used to be full of artisan businesses like me, little businesses that are specialising in one thing or another. But it's turned into a bit of a we buy diamonds kind of, or we buy gold kind of place. There's a massive pushback, I think, and growing in the jewellery industry towards more artisan making, because otherwise we're going to lose all these hand skills that are really important, and people won't be able to make things. Like, there are so few people that make alloys in the UK that I'm a heritage craft, right? That means I hold intangible cultural heritage, which means I know stuff that no one else does in my head. I've got some alloy recipes written down on a piece of paper in my studio, and they're not documented anywhere. If I was to die tomorrow, someone would have to go through it all and go, she hasn't told us her grey gold recipe, and no one would know it.
That's good, though.
Well, no, because it's something that everyone should know. There's all sorts of artisan crafts that are really dying because lots of people they get older and older, and that nobody new wants to learn because it's too much of a time sink. Like, you have to go, oh, well, I'm going to do this thing, and then in 20 years maybe I'll get good enough.
Why is it that my finger turns green sometimes when I'm wearing some of my jewellery? Copper
in it.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well,
or is it just an awareness thing?
It's just a thing. Like, so sterling silver, which is 925, which is 92.5% fine silver, has a little bit of copper in it. And the reason it has it is for hardness, again.
So is it the same with silver as it was with gold? You said the purest gold is too soft to actually make things.
And pure silver is also
silver the
super
same?
soft.
Right,
exactly.
okay.
So gold, and silver, they're really super soft metals. So if you have something that's just silver, it's going to bend and scratch and everything. It's just not wearable. So we had a little bit of copper for hardness. And copper makes people's fingers turn green. and sometimes a bit black. And if you go in like a hot tub that has sulfur in it, it will go black as well.
So it's not necessarily.
bad
It's
thing.
not necessarily like a sign of
A terrible thing.
cheapness or a thingy.
I mean, if it's going really black really quick, either you're really acidic, which some people are, or
I've never been described as that, but is that probably fair?
or it could.
Sometimes.
So if you're buying silver from abroad that doesn't have a UK hallmark in, so it's from Thailand or somewhere, then it might be 80% sterling. It's not sterling anymore. It's 80% silver. So it might have a bit more copper. And it's hard to tell. But UK silver, if it's marked 925, it might turn your skin a little bit black or green, and that just is something that does happen. You just have to ride it out, or buy a different colour gold that I make.
What, Isabella, is the most expensive single piece you have ever made?
I thought, I did think you might ask me that. I made an engagement ring for somebody a couple of years ago that was knocking on the £20,000. But that's not normal. Not for me.
No,
I mean, if you go to...
that isn't normal,
If you go to Hatton Garden, they're selling diamonds and things that are like 50, 60, 70, 80,000 and up. But that's not me, because I don't really deal in... I mean, if somebody wanted to pay me to make a ring that was that much, I would do it, of course, because it would be lovely. And you can have, with a budget like that, you can really be careful about what kind of stone you're making, and you can get a specialist cutter to cut and things like that.
This might be a silly question, but I think I should ask it.
Go for it, Jam.
What's more valuable, gold or silver?
Gold. So
Why?
gold we buy in pounds per gram, and silver we buy in pence per gram. So this gold here, there's 15 grams of fine gold here that I bought to show you.
I don't want to touch it, Jam.
No, it's beautiful. Feel it. Put it in your hand. It's like, you can see why people in old days were like, oh my God, this thing is amazing. It's actual treasure, right?
Yeah.
Okay, forgive me, but it does look quite similar to when I went to Legoland with the kids. They do the gold rush thing where they've got the pretend bits of gold.
Yeah, but it's probably a bit heavier, this one that I've bought you.
This is...
It's beautiful, huh? So there's 15 grams of gold there.
So hang on, what is it? Like, what is this just offcuts or
No,
like...
it's gold grain that's been... It's basically recycled investment gold that's been poured into water to make those little gold grains.
How much is this worth?
About, well, if I was buying it today, I looked the price up for you, and it's £1,017. But if you were to buy it, it would obviously cost you more, because there's a markup on gold, because we have to make a profit.
Oh, I dropped a little bit on the floor. Is
Fuck
that a
off.
crumb?
Yeah, don't drop my gold on the floor.
Is that a crumb?
That's a bit of biscuit.
That's a biscuit.
Isn't it?
Fine.
But
Is
it's
there any
really
part of you that wants
amazing.
to try that?
What, the biscuit?
No, yeah,
On the
eat
floor?
No, eat the gold.
No, don't eat the gold.
Can you eat gold?
Yes, because I've seen they make that vodka, don't they, with the gold flakes in?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Goldschlager.
Yeah.
No, gold slick.
It's like
Is it?
It's vodka with gold flakes. I'm
Goldschlager,
pretty
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so you can.
Yeah, but I wouldn't advise it.
Well, no,
The
you
Goldschlagers, because we used to have this on nights out when we were younger, thinking we were being really flash, because it had bits of gold leaf in it.
But it's expensive.
Despite the fact, well, it was about £3.50 a shot, so...
So it's not real gold then?
It said on the label,
I don't know.
Goldschlager, have a little Google.
These
No,
da-
I don't need to Google
These
that.
days you wouldn't, because it's so expensive. The price of gold is going up and up and up and up, because with wars and problems in the world, the price of people that are really wealthy invest in gold because they want to buy a tangible thing rather than their flaky financial market system that they've made up. They buy real actual gold instead. And what that means for people like me is the gold price goes really high. Like when it was the pandemic and I was trying to buy gold to actually make things, they refused to release the gold from the gold bullion vaults. They were like, you can buy it, but we'll keep it here. And I was like, no, I need it to actually make things. You have to send it to me.
Talking of eating gold, have you heard of the Golden Boy Burger?
Tell me more, Jam.
Well, it's a burger that they make in Gelderland.
Where's Gelderland?
Oh, in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands, yeah.
The Gelderland, yeah?
It's one of the lands in the Nethers. And
One of the 7?
7. Would you like to try and guess the other ones?
North Holland, South Holland,
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Amsterdam.
No.
But it won't be North Holland. It'll be, what's the Dutch for North Holland?
Noord-Holland.
Noord-Holland.
North Holland.
Zuid-Holland.
Zuid-Holland.
Right.
Mittel-Holland.
Metal-Holland.
Mittel.
Metal.
The middle.
Middle. Milch. Gelderland. The Golden Boy Burger will set you back how much? Gold leaf. And really top ingredients by the sounds of it.
£120.
What?
Isabella, how much?
Or I literally have no idea. I
It's
mean,
basically a burger that's got loads of really lovely ingredients sprinkled with caviar on top and gold leaf.
I don't know.
It'll cost you £4,295.
Stop. That's ridiculous.
Fucking burger.
Do you get chips on the side with that, or
I didn't inquire.
garnish?
I think there was a bit of they couldn't understand my accent when I rang them up asking.
I don't
Hello,
even like
please.
caviar.
The golden burger.
Whilst we're on expensive gold stuff, would you like to know what? Could you try and guess what the most expensive gold gadget is?
I know what the most expensive gold gadget is.
Go on.
Well, I don't know if you can call it a gadget, but there is a gold yacht.
What? What do you mean? There's a gold
There's a
yacht?
gold yacht. There is.
An actual yacht.
Yeah.
I mean, if you needed any other metaphor for
Yeah. There's
The
gold
insanity.
iPhone cases as well.
Oh my god! I had gold iPhone down
Yeah,
here for
yeah.
most expensive gadget.
No, there's
which
a gold
is
yacht by
Stuart Hughes gold and black diamond iPhone 5.
that man.
Sorry, you just put your hand in your pocket as if you were going to pull out the gold iPhone. That man.
Stuart Hughes, is a man I believe that had a hand in making the gold yacht. He's like this guy that makes super gold things.
why would you want a yacht made out of gold?
Because you've got too much money and you don't know what to do with it.
It's owned
Does it
by
float?
it's
Yeah, I think it
owned
does.
by a Chinese billionaire,
Of course it is.
and it costs $15 million.
Yeah, see,
What,
now
the
the
phone-
gold
the
yacht
iPhone?
is like upwards of trillions, I think. You got to look it up. It's amazing.
We've got. Could you
And it's horrific as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
most expensive gold? No, that's a
Type
terrible.
in gold yacht.
Here's a good one.
Google.
How much do you think the most expensive gold shirt is worth?
A shirt of
What?
gold.
So it
The
says
stiff shirt.
it says the Data Fuge golden shirt.
Datafuge.
Yeah, he's Indian gold investor, owns a shirt made of gold weighing over 3 kilograms and is worth £250,000.
Why would you wear a shirt made of gold?
Because you've got too much money again.
like why not just get a really nice shirt made out of something that feels nice next to the skin? Like what? It's like saying
I
a shirt of-
I don't have another answer for you other than
Yours is
some
right-
people
yours
have
is
got
the right
too much
answer.
money and they literally just want to
Look at my gold
yeah,
shirt.
Yeah,
You love the
that's
gold.
why.
This has to be my favourite. This has to be my favourite. It is the most expensive gold grill.
grill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
for
it's
your
a
teeth,
gold
you know?
beef. No,
Oh,
that's
Literally,
what I thought. To
Is it not
then I
that?
clicked on it. It's the gold beef eater barbecue grill, and it's a fucking barbecue made out of gold.
that's
It
exceptional.
looks horrible.
No, yeah, it does.
You really don't want that in your house.
No, but that's fucking
How much?
great.
How much is it?
Gold grills, anyone? Yes, there's the gold beef eater barbecue grill, and every side rack, nuts and bolts of this. Oh, it's not all gold.
Oh.
It says every side, the rack, nuts and bolts
Yeah, but
made of
That's
24
most of it.
carat
Literally
gold.
the
it
nuts and
couldn't
bolts
be
of
the
it are
actual
gold.
grill because your food it would melt when you're heating. Gold melts at around about 1,000. So
Yeah, you're looking at $250,000.
yeah.
Isabella, unfortunately you do have a golden train.
You're going to take a golden train back
Gold
to Dartmouth.
train.
I'd like to think you've got a gold train.
That would
back
be
home.
nice. Or like Queen Elizabeth I, who had
A carriage.
a whole procession of people that followed her around everywhere with like dancers and musicians and flags, and it
Ryan,
could be
can
like
you sort
that.
this out for Isabella on the way home, please?
Chances of getting that sorted now.
Yeah.
Isabella, before you go, I need to know, and I'm sure there'd be plenty of listeners out there that need to know. Tell us once more where we can look up some of your items and potentially purchase some.
So if you type in The Remarkable Goldsmiths into Google, you'll find me. Or Isabella Day Goldsmith on Instagram is a really good place
Huge.
to look. Yeah, that's
Amazing.
good. Yeah.
Isabella, honestly, you've been absolutely fantastic.
What's she been?
What?
Gold.
She's been gold.
Get gold in there.
Gold.
It's been golden. It's been gold. Get gold in there.
You could say you've been absolutely golden.
Yeah.
Isabella,
Just some reference to gold.
I think you've got a cold.
You could even sing a bit of Spandau Ballet to see us out.
Oh yeah, come on.
Gold, gold, always believe that Isabella will make you gold, gold. All of the things that she can make. You've ruined this. I was
No,
going to do a
that's so
nice
brilliant.
ending.
I
You
like
told me to go.
that.
Isabella,
Like,
you
I'm
have
filled
been,
with joy about that.
you've been absolutely golden.
Thank you so much for having me. I've had such a nice time.
Your passion for jewellery making and just your energy in this
Aw,
room
thank you.
has been unbelievable. I could just sit here and suck all of that energy out of you.
Oh, okay.
No, in a,
No, like a dementor. That's wrong.
weird.
no, in a positive, as in
Yes.
it rubs off on. Like
Good.
it's
Yes.
infectious.
Yeah.
Well, come and make a ring with me in my atelier
Let's go
down
make
in
some
Dartmouth.
rings.
It'll be really
Yeah.
fun.
I want to come down to Dartmouth in Devon,
Yeah.
and I want to make a ring so that I can come back and decorate Tom's.
Oh my God. Well, you can do that if you want to. I mean, I don't care where you put it. I mean, then Tom can put it on a stick if he wants to at the end.
Or wear it on a chain around my neck.
Isabella, thank you so much.